one. It is, I don't even know what it is, 2 something, and I'm in a hurry. It is, I don't know. I think it's the 4th of November 1423. I've not been on that long. I've put the frozen stuff in the freezer. That took a lot of bloody doing. I need to sort out that freezer, see if there's anything I can get rid of or anything I can use up. Not this coming week, the week after. I'm just drinking this, I've just opened it. So last week, certain people were meant to come and they wasted my time because they didn't turn up and they didn't tell me until, oh god, the cooker hob's a mess, oh well. They didn't tell me until like an hour, almost an hour after they were due here. So we rearranged for today at the same time. Now if they turn up early, I am actually ready, although obviously I want to get this shopping out and away. But if they waste my time again, they will not be giving me the opportunity to mess me around again. I don't even particularly want them here. And that's all I'm saying. So I'm just going to put the shopping out. I've been to Aldi and Asda. God, this cooker's a massive. I didn't even notice it this morning. I used to wipe it down on a not Sunday. Well, I used to do it on a Sunday, but for food shopping I used to wipe it down on the Thursday night or the Friday morning, and I didn't, and it was worse than I thought it was. So Aldi was about £45. What was it? I've got the receipt. £45.32. The most expensive thing, £3.79. I got one of the more expensive pizzas to share. The second most expensive was £3.49, 2 Wagyu burgers, they're for my dad. Sprite, I got 8 cans for £2.99. I keep seeing the Sprite and I keep thinking, oh get it, and then I forget. So today I got it. So I did think I'd spend more, or would spend more in Aldi. It was absolutely packed as well. I was pleased when I found out like it was 45, because I expected about 55 like last week. So I was very happy about it. And then I thought, we'll see what happens at Asda. And Asda was about £50, so I'm slightly under budget. I couldn't get a green pepper and I need a single green pepper, and I'm probably going to end up with having to buy a 3-pack. So it would have been more expensive. I got something for my dad that we don't typically get every week. In fact, I could have got him the bigger version. Oh, because it's not in the shopping and obviously it's in the total. I got him an 8-pack of Pepsi Max, which is £4, but Diet Coke's cheaper. But I was going to get him the 24-pack because you save £150 overall, and I would have been only slightly out of a £100 budget. And I don't have to stick to that £100, but I try and stick to it. Or I try to stay as close to it if I go over. So I wouldn't have been much over, and I said that to him because he was like, oh, just get the 8-pack, but obviously that's not going to last as long. And for once I was within budget. I honestly don't know how that happened. I'm probably going to like find loads of stuff that I'm missing, aren't I? Oh god, throwing stuff on the floor. I doubt I'll get this away before they turn up. What are you doing in that bag? There's nothing in there for you. Buddy, getting the shopping in, and then she disappeared. I'm like, what's she doing? She was eating a chicken stock cube. Like, the stock cube cupboard's a high up cupboard. So I don't know where that stock cube came from. By the way, I didn't let her eat it. Just before anyone says, it's in the bloody bin. I don't know where the hell she got that from. I hope I get this out and filmed before they turn up. I don't mind it not being away. There's a few frozen things, which if I don't show, are a bag of ice, a bag of orange juice ice lollies, a packet of green beans, Asda's. There's a frozen ready meal from Aldi, which my dad's going to have one day for his lunch. He's going to give it a go, see what he thinks of it. Because it was only like 65p or 75p, and it's just a tomato pasta. You could have had the spaghetti bolognese for the same price. I thought, yeah, that's not going to taste good. So I got him that to try. He might like it, he might not, because he doesn't want soup all the time. So I got him that, and then I got him a fresh Asda essential one, chili con carne, and that was about 75p. They did quite a few in that range. There was only 3 in stock, so I'm guessing the most popular ones are out of stock. They had macaroni cheese as well. I can't remember what the other ones were, because like I said, there was 3 in stock, 3 not in stock. Alright, I haven't got anything for you. You've had something already. Is that everything? There doesn't seem as much this week. As the shopping came to £49.51. Also in the freezer, and this is probably why the shopping's cheaper this week. For 2 meals, we're gonna have. I got this family pie from Aldi, and it's a chicken dinner pie. So I saw someone get it. It was like £2.79. Whereas normally I'd probably spend more on those 2 days. So that's probably why my shopping is at £4-ish under 100. Because obviously I would have bought something else. So you're getting under my feet, doggy. What else is in the freezer? I got some of those potato pops. Do you know, are they called potato pops? By the Essential range. I've almost got them a few times, but then I saw something else that I like the look of. They had by Asda own, not like Asda Essential. They had potato wedges and they weren't that much more money. So I got quite a lot in the freezer. So that entire time I was filming the camera upwards when I wasn't meant to, and I can't turn it around whilst it's filming. So I'm going to have to edit the clips together, which I don't want to do. So I got 2 tins, I'm doing Aldi first, 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, reduced fat soft cheese, because the only recipe that I'm making this week has soft cheese in it. It doesn't say if you can have light or not, but I got light. I got the adult vitamin D gummies, because I normally take vitamin D3. Although this won't be the same as just having D3 on its own, it's like a multi-purpose one. I think they're either $2.99 or $3.99, so I wouldn't normally get them. I got 3 caramel protein puddings. I do have 1 left, no, either 1 or 2 left in the fridge. And 2 chocolate protein puddings, and I got 1 chocolate mousse. Ignore the cooker. I got a tomato puree, which I don't need, but I will need at some point. I like to have 1 in, just in case I run out when I don't expect. Garlic and herb dip. Then for me, for 2 meals, I've got chicken fajita stir fry, which one day I'll probably have with rice, and the second day maybe rice. It depends what rice I use. I got my dad some tortilla chips before he told me not to get any snacks, so that's the only snack that I got in because he's still got some left. I got some of these fries because they're actually really good. Then I went for the peri peri chicken wood-fired sourdough pizza to share. I did pick up the one called ham hog first, which looked nice, and then I saw that and I got that instead. I think that's 600 grams of chicken. I think I need 500, but obviously I'm going to put it all in. Then I thought I would try, sorry about how dark it is, Aldi's version of the fruit tea cakes. I think they were 77p, which is similar to Asda Essentials, so I'm intrigued to see what they're like. I think I've got 1 Asda Essential left because I don't love it, but I don't hate it. 2 Wagyu beef burgers. I could put the light on, but I'm not. Mashed potato to go with the pie on one of the days, and then the other day I'll either make wedges or do a baked potato because I don't want like mashed 2 days. Protein bagels, I think I've got one left. I actually don't mind these. They're not even protein bagels, just normal bagels. I meant to say thin bagels. I keep seeing these and I keep saying no to them because they're quite high in calories. Although, are they less than the cinnamon ones? I used to get a cinnamon one quite often. So I've got these as a treat today. I'm going to need it after this visit, if they ever turn up. 2 tins of baked beans because I've literally got none left. I've just been drinking some of this. By the way, we're on Asda now. Oh, also there was a sandwich that my dad took. It was like a Christmas one. Like a turkey feast or turkey, whatever it was. I think it's got a name. Just got the skinny latte because it was on offer for $1.25. There is another, well, there's a pack of 9 coconut toilet rolls which I've already took upstairs because I went to brush my hair and have a wee. Not that you need to know that. I didn't need them, but I took them up because I was going up. Mine is about to run out. It has gone up a little bit in Asda, but it's still under £2.50. There's another item that's missing that's £2.50, I think. I'll let you use your imagination. I got this the other week and I really like this one. It's really good. I rate it. I don't mean it's the best one ever. That's what I normally put my phone on when I'm filming. I needed to replace it because it might last a week, it might not. I meant to send my dad with them and bananas. 2 white onions, loose, 3 lots of bananas. Like, they're not all full bunches, but my dad will take some and I'll have some. I got some gold bars under there. I got some barbecue bangers for the dog. I got a twill for me. I got the dental sticks as his own. I got those, are they venison sticks? Whatever flavour they are, she's had one. And I got the peanut butter and banana cookies that she really likes. That's why the shopping's up more this week, because these I don't get every week because they last her, because I have loads of different flavours for her. The banana and peanut butter ones are her favourites and they're getting low. I think they ran out and she's got 2 other ones as well which are getting low. So I wouldn't normally get £4 worth of, like, actually it's more than £4 because they've gone up from £1 to $1.19. Then these are finally back on offer, so I got 4 strawberry cheesecake ones. Then I got my favourite chocolate biscuits. Turkey bacon because that's what I typically will have on my bagels, although there's only enough for 4. I think I've got 2 left, so that's fine. Baked potatoes. I went for Sprite this week. I didn't get Diet Coke as well. I have some Diet Coke. I've got one in the fridge and I've got 1 or 2 cans left, so I won't go without Diet Coke all week. Cajun spice for one of the recipes. It was actually hard to find the normal one because there was a lot of hot ones, so I spent ages looking for it. Hot dogs for the dog. I've got 3 of them. There were 2 in the bag. I got 1 Evian because it's priced at the same as Highland Spring. Highland Spring used to be 65p, now it's £1. That's now $1.10, but it's on offer for £1, so I just got 1 of each. I got 4 apple and mango because this is probably my favourite sparkling water. I got 2 2-litre bottles of ZX Cola. Blueberry lemonade. I didn't know what it was. They had about 5 different flavours, and the blue was the one that I'd hardly any bottles left. So I had to get right down and get one. So I just picked it up thinking it was something like raspberry or something like that, thinking, oh, I won't want it. And when I saw it was blueberry lemonade, I thought, give that a go. And I've got maybe 2 apple and elderflower. I decided not to get my sparkling water from there. Not that there was actually much there, actually. So I think I got 2 of them. And then, I don't know if I want to go in the freezer. I've had to shove stuff in places where I wouldn't normally shove it. I need to sort the freezer out. So up here, I've shoved my ice lollies, which normally I take out the box. This is the Aldi. Sorry about how dark it is. It's cheese and tomato pasta baked. I thought it'd be better than the spaghetti bolognese because there's going to be no meat in that spaghetti bolognese. So we can take that one day. I didn't put anything in here. There's like bits of meals in there and stuff that I can use for meals. Then I love these green beans. I used to go through packets of them, and then the last ones lasted me ages because you do go off stuff. I think it's 88p. It used to be 60 something p. These are the potato pops. I mean, it's very dark, so you can't really see anything. I'm not going to show the bag of ice, but that's in the bottom one. And this is the pie. It's chicken dinner family pie, so it's going to last us 2 days. Hopefully it's good. I mean, it might be crap. And that is everything that I got, other than what I told you my dad's took. Now, he's got his fruit here, and he was looking at me. I think he was waiting for the fruit, but it didn't click, because normally I send him off with his fruit. And the fruit ain't here. What is here? He just does not have it. So, yeah, that's the food haul. Hopefully I managed to clip it onto the other video, even though I don't know if I've got room to edit them, but we'll see if I can put them together. Oh, I didn't show you this. I don't know, I missed that. I just got the cheap old bag of pasta. I mean, I need some pasta. I know I've got some in the cupboard, but it might be wholemeal, or it might be like... I've got a couple. Well, I've got 3. But there might not be enough, and I just got that. I don't know how many Asda essentials I got. I got the meal that my dad's took. I've got the pasta. I've got those potato pops. That's free. I'm sure there was a 4th item. I could be wrong. Someone was bad-mouthing someone who had quite a lot of the essential items in the trolley. And then I was looking at them, and then they looked at me and looked at my trolley, and I had like 3 things, and they just was like... I just gave them a look like it's not acceptable to like pick on someone. And also, they might be a millionaire and they might just want the cheap stuff. Like, I know someone who has a lot of money and they love a bargain. So, you know, I do try some of the essential range. If I don't like it, I don't get it again. Like, the chips are horrendous. Like, I'm not going to get them again. I got Aldi ones last time, and if you cook them long enough, they're not bad. But the branded ones are quite expensive at the moment, so unless I saw them on offer, I wouldn't get them. There's nothing wrong with trying to save a little bit of money. Like, my shopping budget has not gone up, even though the price of shopping's gone up. I try to make it fit. And yeah, I can go over the 100 if I want to, but I try to stay under it, because there's other things that the money's going to be needed for. Do you know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with getting us as essentials if that's what you want, whether it's because you can't afford branded, or because you just want it because you want to save some money, or because you're a millionaire and you're really cheap. Because I do know people who got lots of money who are really cheap. So I do try other things. Like, I don't need a lot of branded stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't drink anything other than Diet Coke, because I have tried fake Diet Coke and it's just horrific. But I get Asda's own almond milk, the fresh one. It's £1. Alpro's £1.80 to £2.10 depending on the shop. But if Alpro's on offer and it's £1.25, £1.30, I would get it over the Asda one, just because it's only like the slightest bit nicer, and it's not so much nicer that I would choose it over that Asda's. So don't be ashamed of buying the cheap stuff, because I am getting cheaper bits and pieces, and if I like it, I get it again. Or if it's crap, because sometimes like cheap tomatoes aren't great, and the more expensive ones do taste better, but I don't get them. I mean, if I saw, do you know, like sometimes you get a pack of 4 of the expensive ones on offer for £2, I'll get them, because it's not too much more over buying these ones. So I have branded and unbranded. I go to Aldi. There's some stuff I absolutely think is disgusting in Aldi. There's some things I'm like, oh, that's really nice. So don't judge someone based on what's in the trolley. And you should think, even if you've got loads of money, you're probably spending more now than ever. And just because you've got loads of money, or you don't think you should buy Asda essentials, don't judge anyone else because they've got half the trolley full of them. And do you know what, to be honest, if the shop did more of the Asda essentials range, that person would have had more. They're probably having to get other things because there isn't the biggest range in that Asda. So don't judge someone and don't be mean to them, because I've got branded, I've got unbranded. It doesn't matter, as long as it tastes good. I mean, if there's a massive difference and it's horrific and I don't really want to eat it, then yeah, I would get the more expensive stuff, but please don't judge people. On that note, I've got to end this because I've got to go. Oh God, is that the time? I don't know what the actual real time is because I think that clock's wrong. Well, it's actually not that wrong. Right, I'm going to go. I hope you have a great day. Please subscribe, hit the bell notification button, and I'll be back soon.